available. Our robot is nearly there.
Ha! That was cool.
My name is Kyle the Pug. I am a thug and like hugs from Mama Pug. And I am a very nice pug with a lot of thug.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Kyle the Pug here, the one and only Pug, and today we're going to bring you guys some Black Ops 3 Nuketown Safeguard. But we're going to be discussing not the gameplay itself, but we're going to be discussing quite of a topic that was just broken, I would say like an hour ago, a couple of hours ago, maybe something to do with a very particular sports topic in the football world. Now, what is it exactly? Well, I can tell you what that is exactly, because this story just broke, I believe, a couple hours ago, as I said before, and that's because to the fact that Aaron Hernandez, yes, former tight end for the New England Patriots, was found dead after hanging in a prison cell. Now, before we get on with this topic, we're going to bring in another person who is also into football, and that's Cowboy Nick.
I got no folks that know it's not a good day today as Aaron Hernandez is dead. What a sad day for all that stuff. What a sad day to have. Aaron Hernandez dead, hanging in a prison cell, man. I feel sorry for this guy in the first place. After not only being a good player, but also having to wind up in jail, man. That is like something.
Well, I mean, he did like commit a couple of crimes. We're gonna explain that here right now in this video. So he was serving a life sentence for a murder conviction, and it was just days ago, and he was acquitted of double murder. He died after hanging himself in the prison cell early Wednesday, so this was basically today. And then, of course, he was pronounced dead at UMass Memorial Health Alliance Hospital in Leominster about an hour later, and he was only 27 years old too. So. Too soon to die, way too soon. So, Hernandez was in a single cell in a general population housing unit in the maximum security state prison, and he hanged himself using a bed sheet that was attached to a cell window. So, Hernandez tried to block the cell door from the inside by jamming the door with various items, and of course, people were not aware of any suicide note written by Hernandez and stressed how the investigation was ongoing. He said that officials had no concern that Hernandez was planning to take his own life, and there wasn't any concern about his well-being. Hernandez would have been transferred to a mental health unit. So this is just a bad way to go, man. Seriously.
Yeah, it is. Not only that, but for the fact that he's already starting out in the fucking shoe, and now he's going into the. And then he was in, if like any mental part will be coming out of him, they were transferred to the. They were transferred to a mental institution where he has to use their own self freaking. Like fucking like you see him like I've seen documentaries on that stuff. Like you go into the psych ward in prison, you have dudes fucking licking their own butt crack, and you have a dude.
Okay, all right. But let's just say if Hernandez was he didn't hang himself, or he wasn't pronounced dead, and he left like a little suicide note or whatever. Do you think he would have been transferred immediately to like another mental state hospital? Do you think there was something like that could have happened?
Probably, but if I was there, they're saying, Hernandez, son, you're going to the state hospital. I would have hung myself in the first place.
Well, I mean, I'll just put it at this right now. I mean, I would think it would be better to get mental help because there are some people out there who are, not well, for example. I mean, let's just look at a couple, like another suicide that happened, just recently. The guy with the, I forgot his name, but it was the Cleveland shooting where he was broadcasting the killings on Facebook, and he killed a 79-year-old man. And that's another example of and you see all these people everywhere saying like, oh, they're not going to catch me. I'm going to hang myself, commit suicide, so I have to do the time. I mean, if you show an example of something wrong with this world, this would be it. You know what I mean? And this is what social media has done to us. I mean, I know this is a bit off topic, but social media definitely takes a toll on, all of us, especially in today's generation. And when you use it too much, and then there's clearly, people are going to be messed up in the head at times.
No shit. Like, for me too, literally, they would have to, if they're saying, Nick, if I'm in San Quentin Penitentiary, they'll say, Nick, you're getting transferred to a state mental institution. They would have to have tear gas, guards, and riot gear and all that shit, because I'm going out hardcore. They had to drag me out on a street chair and shit, have a mask on, so shit on them. I'm like, because those hospitals are crazy. I've seen documentaries of those things where they show one of them where a guy, literally, they had him locked up in a cell that was literally overpadded because this guy was known for freaking not eating anything, but what he was doing is he was known as so mythical drugs. He was fucking breaking his own toilet and because he couldn't get a hold of drugs, he was breaking his own damn toilet and used the toilet as the contents of the toilet as a fucking drug.
Alright, so let's go back to Aaron Hernandez here really quick. So Hernandez was, well, before all this happened, he was moved to tears on Friday after he was acquitted of the 2012 fatal shootings of Daniel de Abreu and, of course, Safiro Furtado, in Boston just before his acquittal. So Hernandez was seen blowing kisses to the little girl he fathered with his fiance, and, of course, cameras obviously captured the tender exchange at the moment. So he was still serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole for his conviction in the 2013 shooting of Odin Lloyd, who was dating Jenkins Hernandez's sister at the time. So that's kind of, if you don't remember, that's what happened, and that's how it basically went off. So according to ESPN's Roger Kosak, though, Aaron Hernandez's legal team can file a motion to vacate his conviction for the 2013 murder of Odin Lloyd. If the motion is filed, according to Kosak, the conviction will, will be vacated to, will basically, will just be vacated in general. So, Martin W. Healy, the chief legal counsel to the Massachusetts Bar Association, told the Boston Globe that the legal rule is called the quote-unquote abatement ab initio, which Healy says is upon a person's death if they have not exhausted their legal appeals. Their case would revert to the status at the beginning, as the trial and conviction never happened, unquote. So, what do you think about all this that's going on right now?
I think it's sad, man, because, this guy was like he was a great player on the field and everything.
He was an alright player. I mean, he had potential, but then, Gronkowski kind of took over that role, but...
Yeah, and then
you know how that is.
Then you put him in a prison with a bunch of the boys, and then he gets, and then who knows what made him get to this point where he was like, I'm done, you know what I mean, and all that, because everyone knows, when you go into prison, and they see you, even if you are a football player, man, if they like you, they'll take you.
Well, I mean, that's Hernandez's own fault that he actually got there in the first place for, the murder of Odin Lloyd. But I guess for the other two, I mean, they didn't have really any proof on him. But again, that was his own problem with himself lying there. I mean, he messed up, he did all that, and this is where we're at right now. And Aaron Hernandez is no longer with us in this world today.
Yeah, but the fact is, you know what I mean? The fact is, he's in this situation, mental hospital or hanging, I'll choose hanging because, like I said, I don't want to go into a place where you have, they're walking you down the hallway. Okay, don't mention this guy over here. This guy, that's making all the monkey sounds. He's real dangerous, you know? Who wants to go now?
Why do monkey sounds? What do you mean?
He's just he's you know, what I mean? Think about a guy, you go into a mental hospital, would you like to say, let's say this. I walk you down into a mental hospital and says, we're going to put you in this cell right next to this guy who fucking, every night he fucking runs and snorts and growls and shit. Would you take that? Would you, want to take that as a fucking vacation?
Probably not, but I'm going to, discuss this really quick. This is Aaron Hernandez's former college teammate, Dolphin center Mike Pouncey, posted on Instagram about this on the news, and I quote, "To my friend, my brother, through thick and thin, right or wrong, we never left each other's side. So today my heart hurts as I got the news I could have imagined. It was just a day ago we shared our last conversation. I will forever miss you and love you, bro, and we will meet again. Rest easy." Unquote. And that was Mike Pouncey's thing on Instagram. So your thoughts on that, Cowboy?
That is beautiful, because once you make a good friend like that, and then you have someone like that, for all the mistakes and stuff you made, you have someone who still cares about you. That's beautiful, you know. When you have someone who's like that, who's hurting for the fact that this happened to you, then now it can be said that he said that he still has someone to love him and care for him and think of him as a brother, you know, and that's what you need this for. That's one thing I'm so tired about, like, with some of these freaking things on, like, you're talking about Facebook and stuff, that drives me nuts. Like, I went on Facebook a couple days ago and I saw some dude posting on there talking about how you go on this one little link right here to hook you up with, like, hella hot women. I just, like, for jokes and stuff, I clicked the link. Every freaking woman was talking about whether or not she wanted me to bid her over or take her from a fight. Like, how is this gonna hook you up with how is this gonna give me a girlfriend?
Well, sometimes you never know with some of those websites. Either it happens or it doesn't happen. You know, it's one of the two, right?
Okay, let's just say you want, like, let's say this picture that you're looking at, like a fake picture, you wind up going out on there, and then, like, all of a sudden it's like some big-ass hairy man, like, yo, bitch, put me over.
Well, we'll talk about that for another time, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like. Don't forget to sub if you're new to my channel. Definitely helps my channel grow entirely. And if you're also new to my channel, when you hit the subscription button, turn all notifications on so you can stay up to date with everything I do, including live streams and new videos such as this one. So, for Kyle the Pug, and of course, Cowboy Nick here, obviously.
Yeah, Cowboy Nick, for all your new public out there, don't forget this. Once you get your pug on, you can't help but to get it on twice.
Alright, so with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. So have a good day. As always, stay safe. Peace!